Arizona Lotus Corp station.
We are Tucson's rock station. You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live in Rock on 2.1 KFMA, streaming worldwide at KFMA.com on this beautiful Monday, November 3rd. Good morning, Rico.
Good morning.
Good morning, Yas Money.
Good morning.
Good morning, Tucson. And you hear how giddy and warm Yas Money sounds this morning? Oh, I wonder why.
It's on my shirt.
Here's the 0-2 pitch. Bounces one up the middle. Bats to the bag. Over to first to beat the champ. You gotta knock him out. The Dodgers stand tall and win back-to-back titles.
Yes, that is the final call of the World Series. Game 7, best 2 words in sports. Game 7. Now, the Dodgers went into this World Series as massive favorites, the biggest favorites in 20 years, actually, to manhandle the Toronto Blue Jays. But it was far from easy, taking it all the way to 7 games and actually extra innings in the 7th game. And I know that you were sweating, you were nervous, you were already writing eulogies by the 5th inning, being like, I don't know if our boys could do it.
No, I didn't know that they could.
Yes.
And then I saw Max Muncy do his thing. Rojas, Will Smith with those solo home runs. But you know how hard it is to celebrate in a hotel room where you're not allowed to scream?
You were in a hotel room? What were you doing in a hotel room?
I was at El Conquistador.
Okay.
And that first home run with Max Muncy, we yelled and screamed, and security came and knocked on our door and said, "Is everything okay?"
Right.
So then we were like, "Fuck, well, we can't."
Yeah. You know,
we can't really celebrate.
Yeah. So wait a second. And now that's a side note too. It seems like Yas gets herself into every single party that it's being thrown in Tucson. I got text messages from Herb. Yas is there. The Arizona Bowl luncheon. Yas is there.
Right.
The Conquistador thing. Yas is there.
Right.
It, literally, you take credentials and you stretch them a mile wide to get literally everywhere. You were in every single party this weekend?
Just about. It feels like that.
Yeah, man.
Except the one she wanted to be at, which was Dodgers watch party.
Yeah, whatever.
Somewhere.
No. She was at Herb Stratford's wife's work party. How does that even? Yeah, dude. I'm like, in what reality does that even make sense, dude? What affiliation do you have with Herb Stratford's wife's work?
Let me tell you first that I killed it at karaoke. And
yes, you did.
And I had this tall man dressed up as what is it? The guy from The Hangover with the baby.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So
Zach Galifianakis.
Yeah. So he comes over to me. He puts his hands on my shoulder and goes, "Yas, that was great. It's me, Herb."
That's right.
And I was like, "No,
God.
it's not," because he had the wig and the mustache and
funny.
the everything. And I was like, "Tell me something only Herb would know."
Chat.
That's a costume we would not guess for him.
He had
That's
to take out his
hilarious.
ID
I'll show you a
to
picture.
tell me that it was him.
Yeah.
No, it's me. He took out his ID.
Yeah, no, it looked good. It looked good.
It
Yeah.
looked really good.
Yeah.
amazing.
And so you killed it on karaoke, right?
Yes.
I don't believe you. Why don't you sing the song for us right now?
No.
I mean, let me hear that angel voice.
No, it's too early. I just woke up.
Yeah, no, that's good. Add a
I don't
little
even know
rasp
what
to it.
song this is.
Yeah, you know what? Just whatever song you know, just fit to this song.
No.
It's so easy. You got this.
Why would you put me on blast like that?
No, I want to hear that sweet angel voice. I didn't know you sang. But yeah, so that was Herb Stratford's wife's work party that she was
funny.
at too. So on top of everything. So yeah, you sounds like you had a great weekend.
I was
on
busy.
top of the Dodgers winning the World Series and all the parties that happened in Tucson that I literally all found out about in hindsight some of them as the parties were going. And I'm like, that's a weird way not to invite someone to a party, right? Hey, we're having the best time over here. Did you hear about this? You didn't? Oh, well, that's what we're doing in real time. What are you
Sucks to
doing?
be you.
Yeah. Is there anything new on Netflix? Cool. Anyways, yeah, so a little jelly, just a little jelly. Back to the Dodgers. Of course, this is back-to-back wins for the Dodgers. The odds of them winning the next World Series and doing a three-peat are at plus 375. So right now, the Yankees are set at the odds of plus 750, and the Phillies plus 1,100. So, I mean, those are favorites. So it looks like the Dodgers are actually favorites to go run it back a third time. And that's all Moneyball, right? They spend the most and they got the best player in the game of all time. And they're going to just keep, becoming this dynasty that America collectively hates, the new Yankees. Now, as a Yankees fan, Rico, how do you feel?
It's interesting. I mean, the whole thing with them winning, there's been discussions about salary caps, like a 2027 lockout because of salaries.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, you have Cashman and all these guys putting money into our team. It's like, yeah, it is Moneyball.
Yeah.
These guys, they could say they bought the World Series, but
got it.
Then again, you have the Blue Jays who don't have the biggest pockets, but they still made it all the way there and gave them quite the challenge.
Yeah, to lose as losers, just losing and just
they put on a good show.
They put on a good show.
Yeah, that's great. I know, but they lost. And so as much as we recognize how good they put up a fight here in history, it will be forgotten because the winners are the only ones that are remembered. So, the Blue Jays, yes, you put up a good fight, but you lost and the big money won again, and life continues to not be fair. That's the Dodgers win in a nutshell. But we move forward as we focus on football and, NBA and everything else. And of course, hockey. Speaking of hockey, this week, we're going to be hooking you up with tickets for your Tucson Roadrunners. But that's not the big ticket giveaway. All week long, we are giving away Disneyland 4-packs. That's right. 4-packs every single day. I will let you know how we're going to give these away. It's going to be a simple caller number 70 type deal. Now, these will be for a family 4-pack for a 2-day, 1 park per day Disneyland resort tickets. I mean, you can go to one Disney. I mean, I don't know. You go to Disneyland's all the time. So Yas will break it down to me, but this is a big deal. It's like a value of like $2,000. So we want to send you and your family to Disneyland every single day this week. All you got to do is keep listening. I'll let you know how you can win those tickets here shortly, but we got a lot of show to get to. So let's kick off with some Sublime. Your morning morons coming up after Papa Roach. Here's Doing Time on Rock 102.1 KFMA. You know the name of the show. Let's go. Summertime. I don't like how Yas was kind of mocking me there when I was doing my Let's Go. Good morning, everybody on the stream. Good to see you. We're live here.
Let's go.
Yeah, it's branding. She'll figure it out eventually. But first and foremost, welcome everybody. Hope you had a fantastic weekend. Jose, congratulations on your wife winning that first pack of 4-packs of Disney tickets that we're giving away.
Big get.
Yeah, big deal. And she was dying. You had her call in when she's literally on her deathbed, dude. And condolences, Lindsay. Sorry to hear that your grandmother passed away. 92 years old, though. What an excellent run.
Condolences.
Yeah, I mean it's always tough. Your Nana's still hanging in there, right?
Man,
I was just thinking about your Nana the other day, being like, I haven't heard of anything.
Like I haven't had food from her in a while.
Well, no, I was thinking how she's doing and everything. 96, yeah, it's doing great. You still annoying her?
Mm-hmm.
That's good, but she hasn't been shooting too much content, huh? Tell her to step up her content game,
know.
dude. TikTok awaits.
Algorithm's weak, Nana. Let's get to work.
Yeah, but yeah. And then Dave, I saw you at nightfall. You and your wife, and I was gonna say hi. You guys look like you're having such a good time. And I was dead tired at that point. I was on my way out, and so we just passed each other. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live on a podcast broadcast. There, you're going to be able to see viral videos of Rico and I. We're going to react to a brand new music video as well, and a guy putting his Geo Metro out of misery.
Oh God!
Yeah, there was still a Geo Metro on the road. It was fantastic, and it lasted a lot of miles. And then it was kaput. The Geo Metro could not go another foot. And so the guy decided to ceremoniously put it out of its misery in a very creative way. that we'll show you on the podcast
I'm excited.
broadcast. Yeah. And then when we return, we're going to talk about the world of automation and more specifically cars. I have two main stories talking about regulators are looking into Tesla's driving mode, a new driving mode that's kind of terrifying, and Miami police incorporating AI vehicles and what that means and what that's going to mean to us here in about 50 years in Tucson, but about 6 months in
We're
Phoenix.
safe for a while.
Yeah. All that more coming up on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/BFegan, or stick around. We'll be back after music from the Red Hot Chili Peppers. Here's Soul to Squeeze on Rock 102.1 KFMA. All right, yeah. So, let's see, before we get into it was great. Nightfall was good. Yeah, and like I said, I saw you on the way out. You were working towards the stage, but next time, brother. Yeah, so she's sick as heck, but yeah, she'll be better by then.
She'll be better.
Yeah,
Well, just chug this orange juice every day.
Go to Disneyland. Yeah, so 4-pack of tickets. Tomorrow morning, I'll give a heads up to the streamers. Tomorrow morning, I will give out the 4-pack of tickets between 7 and 7:30. Okay, so pretty much all week long, and I want to give you guys a heads up. Now, we're going to go straight up legit. Caller number 70 every time. And of course, 30-day rules still kind of apply. And Jose, you can't win now that your wife won. So I told your wife to tell you that. So you're good.
They win twice in a row.
You good. Don't take
family.
all the prizes. Let's spread them around. Yeah, so it's going to rotate every day this week. So just like I do with big ticket items, if I give away something at 7 o'clock one day, it'll be 8 o'clock the next day, so on and so forth. So hopefully you got that figured out and you guys could game the system so some of you guys can win this huge prize. So
VIP insider info.
Absolutely.
Oh, it's what you get.
Yeah, only for our streamers, who we do deeply appreciate. Now let me share this video again. Geo Metro. I remember one of my friends having this in high school. The 91 Geo Metro was an old car even back then.
Right?
Yeah.
I wonder how many miles they put on that.
That's an excellent question, which I should have an answer here. Let's see. It was epic, divinely guided, as Alan wished for a time as Geo died, and he also grew a pumpkin bigger than it was, which he did. What were the odds that both would happen at the same time? So Alan grew a pumpkin bigger than his Geo Metro. And of course, it's around Halloween as well. So they decided to do a giant pumpkin drop on the Geo Metro.
Oh, snap.
Yeah. And that's exactly what they did here. So let's check it out.
What a ride.
1,900 pounds. Look at the size of that pumpkin, dude.
That's a big gourd.
Yeah, those seeds got to be the size of your head, right?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Wow.
Dude. Demolished it.
Terrifying.
Yeah, I did not see that coming. Wham.
Damn.
Wow.
That's a heavy pumpkin.
That's amazing to see.
That is cool.
Yeah.
That
is Alan
damage.
sad? Yeah, destroyed it. Toast.
Damn.
That's Alan. Yeah, amazing.
It's a good send off.
Yeah, huge. Yeah, no word on how many miles.
Just assume a lot.
Yeah, look at that car, dude. It's been
Geo
around
Metro.
the world. Yeah, several times.
Was that the Wayne's World car? What was that car?
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was the
Was it
Wayne's World
Geo?
car. I
I'm
think
gonna
they
look
were
that up.
driving. Yeah, Google that for sure. All right, and then here, while I have your attention, and Rico's pulling that up, I do. Obviously, what?
It's a AMC Pacer.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Earthmobile.
that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed that the Nashville Predators came up with this idea before I did, because obviously I work with the Tucson Roadrunners. We do the in-game stuff, and I think they have a new feature that's gangbusters. It's all about different fan cams and how you get creative with fan cams. They busted out the Florida Man cam. I'll show you what that means. This Florida Man cam at Nashville Predators games. Which SNL did a hilarious skit on the Predators, by the way, if you didn't see that. So Florida Man steals Zamboni and crashes into Pedal Tavern. So the idea is just it's all fan cam stuff, right? And then they'll put together a crazy headline and then they'll just put your face right in it. Florida Man actually finds the Pink Pony Club, causes a scene. Florida man scales Batman building.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Florida man throws catfish through drive-through window. He looks like he would, right? Florida man steals Zamboni. We already saw that one, but all right.
Right.
So I want the
It's funny.
Roadrunners to do that as well. That would be fantastic. And I can read that. In fact, actually, maybe I'll pitch that. Let's see. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're hanging out here on the podcast broadcast. It's Rico and I on this Monday morning, as we just showed you a NBA feature that I really hope the Roadrunners will do soon. Florida Man Cam. Yeah, Florida Man Cam. Big hit. Also, SNL did a bit on the Predators. Did you see that SNL skit?
No, I missed it.
Oh, my God. It was so funny. Let's see if I got a quick audio of that. Because I would share that. The host of SNL was okay, I don't have it. Oh wait, yeah, wait, see. Oh, it was Miles Teller.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. And unfortunately I don't have the clip yet. I'll pull it up here in a little bit. It's where they had 3 NHL players, each representing a team. And then, Miles represented the Nashville Predators. And every time they were doing he's like, oh, I'm with, the Utah Mammoth. And we raise money for children every year.
Right.
And then it cut to Miles Predator. And he's like, we're Nashville Predators. We touch children every day.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, so stuff like that. All right. Anyways, let's get into the state of automation and where we're at here as far as a future. First and foremost, federal regulators with the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration are said to be extremely interested in what is called the Mad Max assisted driving mode, according to Tesla. So Tesla has a Mad Max assisted driving mode.
They already had a ludicrous mode. Now they're going to Mad Max.
Have you heard of this?
No.
Okay, so it's something that some Tesla drivers have been reportedly loving and toying with. And they say, obviously they're wildly curious about this. National Highway Traffic Safety Administration is like, what does this even mean?
Right?
What do you mean you're Mad Maxing it?
Do you tie a guy to the hood?
Yeah.
Like, what's going on?
So there are reports and complaints accusing some Tesla drivers using this Mad Max mode that have been exceeding the speed limit. Okay, so basically they could set this mode to not adhere to street law and still be self-driving. So, in some ways, with the AI safety protocols, it's very aware of its surroundings, but it's like, hey, I want to be able to weave in and out of traffic like a lunatic. Let's set it to Mad Max 90.
Tucson mode.
Yeah. Which is insane. But this is something that obviously regulators are trying to look into before it gets out of hand. But Mad Max mode is something that is now something that we have to deal with in the year 2025. Now, of course, there are people that are behind the steering wheel when that's happening. Unlike in Miami, this is going to be interesting as the Miami Sheriff's Department is testing an autonomous police vehicle called the Police Unmanned Ground Vehicle Patrol Partner, or PUG, as they call it, that can drive itself and report crimes using cameras powered by artificial intelligence. So
we have a RoboCop car?
Yeah. So it begins, the robo state of Big Brother, constantly watching us and surveillance and everything is starting in Miami. You have these police cruisers that can report on crimes and drive all over. They could basically launch these 24 hours, all different places. It starts with vehicles, ends with drones, where you just look in the sky and there's multiple drones just filming your every move.
Citizen.
Uh-huh.
Like, oh.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
We are in that life now.
Creepy.
Yeah.
The robot dog scared me enough, but yeah, drones now.
Yeah, drones and automated vehicles. So the vehicle can launch flying drones with thermal cameras and stay connected to police databases. So it's basically like a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle super wagon, has everything in it. And during the trial, the PUG will stick to set patrol routes, won't go on highways, and will have a police officer sitting in the front seat of all times. But then after the trial, the PUG will be set loose on the citizens of Miami, and you best behave, or Big Brother will document it, and drones will come in to swoop in and carry you out of your home.
Until we find out the drones are just looking at BBLs all day. Like, what are these drones doing?
You wish. And then it's a very optimistic way to look at it. Be like, hey, can we train these AI, programs to be as thirsty as we are?
Right.
But no, they will anti-thirst it. I don't even think, big booty Latinas are going to be able to distract those drones, dude. So in a perfect world, yeah, that would have been the cloak of disguise. You can go dress as a BBL. Just, like, I don't even see you.
Police chief's like, we don't know what's going on.
Right. All right. Random call time. Let's do it. Rock 1, 2.1. Who's this?
Hey, this is Jeremy. I just was listening to the radio. I just wanted to chime in and say that in Colorado, they actually have planes that fly around. They use radar for your speed.
Really? They're doing. See, there's better ways to clock your speed, right? I thought the radar cameras were doing fine. And then we were disputing those anyways. So, yeah, they have planes flying around clocking the speed.
Yeesh.
How long has they been doing that, Jeremy? Do you know?
I'm not sure. It was a couple of years ago that they were doing it.
Wow. Have you ever gotten a
Crazy.
speeding ticket from the sky? The heavens?
I haven't, no.
Oh, that's good. You know anyone?
It's a weird habit having, like, when you go by the speeding cameras, like, cover your face, like the old tricks in the book. Like, they can't identify me.
Right.
Now you got to constantly be on guard.
Yeah.
Wearing a mask.
Have your visors down.
Right.
All the way through.
Aye,
Yeah,
aye.
yeah, absolutely. I mean, and then they have all the little hacking license plates that you can use to kind of protect yourself from getting those kind of radar tickets
Right.
to where the AI can't read it. I've been seeing that, looking at it. It's been popping up on my algorithm.
Big
But
business soon, yeah.
yeah, but the reality is they'll figure it out eventually. You know what I mean? And so, and they'll probably come down on you for it. So I guess we just kind of go with it. I don't know. I mean, at
Obey
this
the
point,
law, I guess.
yeah, you don't have a choice. So just for a safer society, yay. I miss the lawlessness. Let's go back to the 1800s, you know?
Go back to the 70s, bro.
Yeah, bro. All right, let's keep this conversation moving on the podcast broadcast. We got more videos to share with you there, but we'll be back after music from Soundgarden and Shinedown on Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. That's a good contribution, Jeremy. I appreciate it. I also want to give a shout out to, I don't know if he's watching the stream. I did go to Nightfall this Saturday and saw several listeners there. And Gary was one of them. And so shout out Gary. And it was nice meeting you and your girlfriend. Her name is slipped my mind. It's unfortunate because she listens too. So yeah, there was a few times, Rico, that people would just come up to me like, "Hey, are you beef vegan?"
I'll sketch you at first too.
Yeah.
Hey,
like,
you.
Hey,
Like,
this could be a weird question to ask. But,
you.
I'm like, that's not weird at all. That's exactly who I am. Voila! And I respond with, voila!
I know it's kind of like insulting to be like, this might be kind of weird. Like, why would it be weird?
Oh, yeah.
You're like, why is that weird?
I mean, this guy is technically considered ugly to many, but are you that guy?
Are you the guy? Like, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Just checking.
Yeah, no, that was super cool, though.
Hell yeah.
You know, definitely feeling the love and our community growing, and that's what it's all about, right? So it was cool to meet everybody there, and I genuinely get scared. And I know you didn't get to go to Nightfall this year, Rico. But
Yeah, I'm bummed. Was it fun?
yeah, it was fun, and I was genuinely freaked out. And I will say this, as a man who's like 45, and I've been kind of out of shape my whole life. I am concerned about my heart health at times, I'm
Get
like,
the little blurbs, like the little boop, boop.
well, no, not necessarily, but I'm like, hopefully I don't get scared where I have a heart attack. Am I going to be one of those guys? Now, I know I'm not
no.
like that bad in shape, right? But that fear is still kind of in the back of my mind.
Yeah.
And so I go into this first one, and I'm with my girl, and I'm like, yeah, I'll protect you. Don't worry about it. And
babe.
I'm screaming loud like such a little bitch. I'm like,
And she's all like, fine. She's
yeah.
like, what the hell?
She was fine until we got into the clown house, but yeah, it was good. So I really enjoyed it. It was a bummer that we went on the very last day though, because you could tell that like half the staff wasn't working.
Or they're just tired.
Yeah, they're kind of over it. It was kind of understaffed in some areas of the haunted houses where you would go a little bit like, oh, something should be jumping out now. And you're like,
You just know there's like a spot where they should be jumping out.
yeah.
It's on a lunch
You're
break.
walking
You're
by
like,
the
"Aw."
the jump scare spots,
Yeah.
and you're seeing that they're unmanned. You're like, oh man, someone should have been right there. Right?
be attacked with a chainsaw here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah, but
How funny.
I will say this, knowing that there was people not there, there was longer stretches of like, oh, okay, I guess maybe everyone's on a lunch break. Oh, geez.
Yeah.
So,
False sense of security.
yeah. Did anyone go to Slaughterhouse this year? And was that fun?
The last year, right?
Yeah, the last year, which I wanted to do that as well, but that didn't happen.
Damn.
I know, man. I was like, this year, I'm gonna hit all of them.
I don't think I've been to. I was gonna say since I was a kid, like an actual haunted like attraction like that.
It was really fun, dude. I something that definitely, I see the appeal, right?
Did you think going in like I'm not gonna get scared though? Like they can't get me. Yeah,
no, because I've been in situations where I'm not scared at all. I'm just like, that's cool, dude. I'm just like, I'm the cool guy.
Yeah.
I wasn't the cool guy in this situation. I was a little, oh my god, little bitch. All right. Let's get ready as I get ready for this next segment. Earlier this morning, Rico, Yas, and I. Well, actually, another phone call. All right, let's do that.
Ooh.
Rock 1, 2 by 1. Who's this?
Good morning. Did you already give away the Walt Disney this morning?
I did. I gave it away around 8:15 this morning, but every day this week, I'll be giving away those tickets. So your next opportunity will be tomorrow morning, probably in the 7 o'clock hour.
That's so wonderful. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Take care, Beef.
All right, thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye. I was gonna say like she probably doesn't even listen, but then she said my name and everything.
She looked you up on Google. How nice. I like when people say wonderful authentically too.
Yeah.
I don't remember the last time I said that without being sarcastic.
Well, that's
wonderful.
That's because you're just a pessimistic guy.
An asshole.
Yeah, well, you said it, not
but
me. All right, let me play this clip from
wonderful.
earlier. All right, we're gonna be back right after this.
Mondays.
Papa Roach of Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Eagle Presents. Oh, I shouldn't be going right now. Oh, yeah. It's all right. I do love this bed music. It is pretty fun.
It's saucy.
You're wiggling.
Yeah. It should stop here eventually because I do want to get to Morning Moron. There it is. All right, there we go. With that said, it's now 6:16 time for Morning Moron. Let's do this. Yes. The sweet comfort of bed music. All right, let's get into this. Our Morning Moron today is a 28-year-old guy from Germany who knows how to party hard. He's a party hard German. They all like to drink beer until, memory's a little blurry, right? Now, this is a legendary story of this man getting so drunk. Not only is it hangover-esque, but he got into an epic type of adventure, one that, started with him falling out of a bar window and ended with him eating sausages, but it all went bad. Now, he got drunk at a bar, fell out the window, landed in the courtyard of a butcher shop next door. That's when he got up, he realized where he was, decided to break into the butcher shop and just start housing sausages. I'm talking housing them. He was like Joey Chestnut on 4th of July. How many of these German brats can you get in your mouth before police arrive?
I've never heard that phrase of housing.
Yeah, well, there you go. It's a phrase. Look it up. It happened on Wednesday night. Cops showed up after he called from inside the butcher shop around 10:45. He said he was hurt and didn't know where he was, and there was no word on his injuries. But an ambulance got him to the hospital to get him checked out. Like he broke his leg, and he's like, the only way to fix it is by housing sausages.
It'll heal me.
Yeah. The manager of the shop said that a pigeon net on the building had been torn and that the door to the shop was damaged. And they said that he grabbed 2 sausages from their fridge, and it's not clear if he bothered to cook them or not. So he could have housed raw sausages.
Damn.
Yeah.
Going tartar, huh?
911, my tummy hurts.
Yeah, exactly. I'm like, did you get injured falling out the window? No, I got food poisoning. Ironically, right?
I'm housing sausages.
Bring Pepto now. Yes.
Absolutely. So, anyways, the moral of this story, obviously, is don't get drunk by windows, because you might just accidentally fall out of one. But if you do
into a sausage factory, that sounds so cool. I want that.
I know.
Like, oh my God, sausages.
I just die and go to heaven.
What?
Sausage heaven?
Give me all of them.
Yeah. But, I mean, getting so sloppy drunk and, calling the police on yourself is definitely going to make you a morning moron. All right, don't forget we're giving away a family 4-pack at Disneyland, a 2-day experience here coming up before 8:30. So just keep listening to Rock 102.1 KFMA. We have your F My Life's coming up next, but as usual, I do have an FML news story that I want to share with you. If this was an email sent to me, it would read that I'm a factory worker in Russia, and I received all of my coworkers' salaries by mistake. And now they want me to give it back, but I won't. And my life. Yes, this factory worker in Russia received about $87,000 from his employer by mistake. And the kicker here is he's like, no backsies. It's mine now, right? He refuses to give any of it back. The money, of course, was supposed to go to his to 34 employees at a different branch. So he didn't know the people whose money he received. And I think this has like a large part of the reason why he won't return it, right? He's like, I don't know. I don't care if they starve, right? Yeah. As opposed to if it was his coworkers he worked with every day, it'd be tough to look at like Vlad in the face and be like, sorry, broski, I'm taking your money. They see the software glitch sent it all to him. Now, they went to court for this, and the courts ruled against him, saying payment wasn't considered salary, and he has to return it. But he's appealed and says he will not. So
how do you win that?
You don't.
Oh.
That's why it's an FML news story.
In
Eventually,
Russia, ruble pay you.
Yeah. Yeah, he's like, good luck finding me. I'm rich, Richski. So anyways, that's the FML news story of the day.
I feel like that's an instant death sentence in Russia. Like, good
Kinda,
luck, dude.
Kind of.
Jail.
You know, I mean, you get what you can. And, you know, he had, in his mind, a stroke of good luck. And that's enough to be like, no, I'm taking this. I'm living off this. You know, and he got the money at the start of the year along with his vacation pay. So, yeah, he's got all the money he needs right now to live in Russia for a very long time.
That's a lot of cigarettes and vodka.
Yes, it is.
Let's go, baby.
There's your FML news story. Your emails coming up next on B Figure Presents, so keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1 KFMA. Here's Seether featuring Amy Lee with Broken.
Did you get caught self-loving by your mom?
Awkward. It is awkward.
Did you do something that got you fired from your job?
I just get stupider.
It's fun being stupid.
Don't hide this in vain. Let us laugh at your pain. Call 600-KFMA right away.
I promise we won't embarrass you.
Because Beef Vegan presents F My Life. F My Life. F My Life.
Yes, it's time for another edition of Your F My Life. These are unfortunate situations emailed to me at beefvegan@kfma.com, subject line FML. But of course, if you have an F My Life you care to share on the air, you can give us a call at 600-KFMA, 600-5362. And if we agree your life's F, we'll hook you up with a pair of tickets for your Tucson Roadrunners versus Coachella Valley for this Saturday's game at the Tucson Arena. Let's go Tucson. You guys ready for the first FML email? All right. First email. I got some. Mondays always hit, right? All right. So this one's rough. Stacy sent me this. She said, Beef, my now ex-boyfriend was kind enough to let me live on the couch because I have nowhere to go. I have to see the homewrecker he cheated on me with every day and hear them have blood-curdling sex every night. Every single night? Dear Penthouse Forum. No. F My Life. Yas, what do you say?
Absolutely. What?
I know,
you
it's rough.
put yourself in that position.
Well,
so
yeah,
I'm
exactly.
kind of like in between. Big baby. What are you doing there?
You know what? The housing crisis and the cost of living is going up. Sucks to be in that situation.
It was cheaper to stay together.
Yeah, but he was cheating, you know? So that, I mean, everything about the situation is pretty effed, Stacey, to be honest with you. All right, Rico?
I agree. Yeah, big baby. That's a whole you did it to yourself type thing.
I got no empathy for you. I'm going to say F My Life, Stacey, you know, but I will say this. You know, it does also seem to me that the quote-unquote homewrecker is probably a little more vocal than usual, knowing that you're in the house. You know what I mean? like, let's make this more audible so she knows to hurry up and get the F out. So, yeah, pretty rough. I wouldn't even be surprised if some nights they weren't even doing it. They were just clapping their hands, making noises.
Every day.
every day.
Crazy.
Yeah, I know. It's the good life. All right, next up, I sent to me by Arnaldo. He said, I just finished my first week of unemployment. I don't have any money. I also just finished the last toilet paper roll. Yeah, F my life. Rico.
Pandemic simulation again, huh?
Yeah, huh?
Use those leaves.
Yeah, you know what I did?
leaves.
I would do napkins for days.
There you go.
Yeah, napkins were great.
Yeah, F my life.
Yes, F my life, Orlando. But yeah, definitely, when you go to gas stations or fast food places and stuff, extra napkins, please. Give me extra napkins. Yeah. I had so many napkins. It was phenomenal. What do you say, F my life?
Gross. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, F my life.
All right, fair. All right, next up, I like said to me by Tammy. Tammy said, my boyfriend and I were about to get it on. That's when the doorbell rang. He said, I'll just be back. 5 minutes later, still no sign of him. I wrapped myself in a towel and went to the hall. Turns out his new PS5 had arrived. He said, I forgot you were here. Sorry. And continued to play.
Valid.
F my life. What do you say, Rico?
Yeah, F my life.
All right. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like you need a new boyfriend because he just got a new PS5.
They're all like this.
Yeah,
what the hell?
You're going to be irrelevant as soon as GTA 6 gets out.
Yep.
All right, next one sent to me by Carrie. Carrie said, my 4-year-old son told his preschool teacher that his daddy could pick up 10,000 cows, but couldn't pick up his mommy because she was too heavy.
Yeah.
I'm the mommy.
Oh.
Yes, F my life. What do you say?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, F my life.
Right, all right. And let's see, Rico?
Yeah, F my life.
All right.
Moo.
All right, let's see. Final F my life of the day, sent to me anonymously. She wrote, Beef, I learned that my husband and I shared the same taste in men.
Huh?
Mm-hmm. Yes, yes, you heard that right. I learned that my husband and I shared the same taste in men.
Okay.
Yes. F my life, what do you say?
Yeah. F my life.
I know. Yes, I agree. F my life all the way around. Keep those emails coming. Beefing at KFMA.com. We'll hit the reset. Be back with more right after this. Rock 102.1 KFMA. No ado.
No idea.
No ado, Beef. Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me? Let me know in the comments here real quick. Just make sure you're good. And can you hear me?
Test.
Yeah. All right. Well, I'm assuming you can hear me. I want to get into this next segment. Awesome. Jose can hear us. All right. So, is it a radio hit? It's time for us to react to new music, get new music. And this is from a band that supposedly has Arizona ties. I don't know though. I mean, this song, Brainwash, has a music video that looks like it's set in New York, right? And so I'll tell you a little bit more about the band before or after we listen to and watch their music video, self-produced here. So this is a reaction. Basically, the goal is this: is I want to hear this song out and then predict whether or not it would work in radio, and if so, what format? Is it a hit? Is it a deep cut? Whatever the case. Now, the song itself clocks in just under 3 minutes, so that's good as far as time is concerned. As far as these programmers, especially introducing a new single, you want to go as short as possible because, basically programmers are looking to fill time, but not that much time. And they're like, okay, I could squeeze in a couple minutes for new music as opposed to the tested, tried and true Smashing Pumpkins and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So you ready to hear this?
Let's go.
All right, let's jam out to it. It's Break Up Shoes with Brainwash. There you go. Break Up Shoes, Brainwash, directed by Beeswax, edited on CapCut. I like how these music videos now, they all have that kind of old school MTV feel, or we're taking it back there.
It's funny you say that, because I was thinking when he first started playing them, I was thinking, like, why don't we do like an homage to Beavis and Butthead, where we have our commentary throughout the song?
Yeah, well, I mean, in reactions, we usually can. I was listening to it and everything. Yeah, I mean, it was a good song,
Yeah, it's catchy. It's got those drum feels, the 90s alt feel to it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're getting a wave of like authentic music and rock, indie rock coming back, which is good. And there's no way that band's from Arizona, though. That definitely screams New York.
Did they have at the end? I saw a clip of Arizona.
Did you?
Yeah, they're in the desert, kind of waving around.
Here, I'll scroll
back.
It's
like the tale of like, oh, you went to New York for a year and you ended up back in Arizona. Cool. Just like the rest of us.
Just like the rest. Couldn't make
Very
it.
hipster.
Couldn't make it in the expensive city. I didn't see. Where did you see?
Yeah, there's like the CapCut filter of them hanging out and like doing a little wavy in the desert.
Yeah, was it this scene
It's
right here?
Towards the last minute.
Yeah, towards the last minute. Wasn't the dark scene there? Yeah, because I see.
Right there.
Okay, you think
this whole section?
You think that's the desert?
That's Arizona. Look at it. I mean, there's more. They're climbing rocks. It could be Joshua Tree.
No signs allowed.
See, I see water. That's not Arizona, but there is clips before.
I see water. That's not Arizona. We don't have water here.
Got water.
Yeah. Radio hit? No, not a radio hit. Good indie hit for sure. Sounds good, and
good intro for a show.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But is it something that will set them apart from every other band on the radio right now? No. But definitely something to build off of. They've been working on a lot of music, actually. Break Up Shoes released a second video as well. And this one came out like 3 months ago, but the other one, like 2 months ago. They got Copacetic. I was like, oh, that's not that Local H cover, is it?
Probably.
No, because that song's not called Copacetic.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
A little trivia.
Yeah.
A little tricky.
You think it is, right? You're like,
Should be.
Yeah. But here, let's see here. I'm just curious. I'm not going to play the whole song on this one. Again, New York. It'd be so great if he's like, and you just don't get it. I have to do that.
I don't get it.
Let's play pretend like we're 6 years old again.
All right. I mean, the whole bald with the mustache look, I understand it's back in style, but you guys are going to regret it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not going to look good.
So you want to go to 2006 Williamsburg hipster? Let's do it.
Yeah. So, and Lindsay, you're right. You can see it played in a store or coffee shop, good indie music like that. Not necessarily, crossover hit, but still well done. And I'm sure a great band that's going to be touring around. So keep an eye out for Break Up Shoes. That was our reaction on that. And so we are back. There was a clip. Unfortunately, we played on the air a replay of, future forecasts, which is like predicting the future. Did you see Elon Musk on Joe Rogan?
I saw that he was on there. Yeah. My algorithm on YouTube's like, hey, new Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Well, he had some weird predictions about AI and the future. Some, could be good or bad. I don't know how much I'm willing to invest in when it comes to Elon Musk's predictions. As part of me is like, well, this guy obviously has his finger on the pulse and is in the industry, right? So you want to take it with at least a grain of salt, being like, there's, some insight here, that he could be accurate on. And at the same time, you're like, but he's not always right. And everyone, human is error, right? Or no, I'm saying that wrong. But, he did say that, AI is going to replace so many jobs, right? We're going to have this tsunami of job loss here very soon. And a lot of those jobs are the jobs that are basically people are just kind of like responding via emails, pushing emails around, answering phones. All that is autonomous and it can be easily replaced, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you go down the laundry list of things that can be replaced with AI, things that will still need is kind of physical labor, things like that, which is not necessarily great. You're like, oh, great. Yeah, slavery is still a thing. That's cool. But he also predicts a universal high income, And this is not the first time I've heard this in conversation and
universal
prediction.
High income or universal basic?
No,
this is a different one.
He says universal high income.
Oh,
So
okay.
this is how optimistic he is. And this is something that you're like, okay, well, I hope this is true. That a universal income is, we're making so much money, or someone's making so much money, right? That the only way to keep the machine going, and this is very plausible too, because you got to think of it like this, like the billionaires at the top, the billionaire class, they want to continue to print money. They continue to want to be billionaires for whatever reason. But like you have corporations, huge corporations that really rely off of the human customer, right? You still need consumers in all these businesses, right? So yeah, you could automate everything, but if you don't have anyone to be able to pay for the services that you automated, then you don't have anything of value at all.
Right.
So how will you be able to even justify your business or even keep operating your business, right? And so the only way for this to actually function, in theory, is to give everyone a universal base income or high income, as Elon Musk was predicting, that, all of us or a select amount of us. And then, that's a whole nother rabbit hole.
Whoever's social credit score is the highest.
Right. And so then they'll get their, monthly incomes, and basically, so here's money and you spend it on these companies so we can continue to be billionaires and rich and feed whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's so weird. So weird. It is a theory, and it's the only theory that would make it work if everything is automated, but you still want to keep that machine going. Then you have to, feed the hamsters that will get on the wheel, right?
Keep the Ponzi scheme alive.
Right. And so that was part of it, and that was part of his optimistic predictions of AI in the future. And then he had some very realistic and pessimistic views of some potentials, even including the Terminator scenario, which is something that is on everyone's mind. And it's so also weird as well. He said the biggest thing for AI, the takeaway, is that it has to be omniscient of the truth. It has to be truth seeking. It can't be AI can't be programmed to believe some kind of false narratives, because if it is, then it'll easily be able to say, well, the best way to eradicate the problem is to eradicate the human population, right?
Right.
So it has to be almost godlike in its wisdom.
That's what's creepy too. They're already talking about technology that's sort of wanting to implement that Philip K. Dick Minority Report predictive technology.
Yes.
Or based on your complete characteristics and your behavior online, predicting a model of what you would do in a situation and get you in trouble for it.
Yeah. And think about that right now, because that's already your algorithm right now. The way that you're acting right now is 100% being documented, loaded in your data. Your data is being compiled. That's a whole list. That is your social imprint. So everything that you've been doing on the internet for the last 10 years, for sure, is traceable, and it's going to be basically how they're going to define you as a person.
Data fingerprints.
Yeah, so keep that in mind next time you like a booty pic that you see on Instagram. Maybe just scroll past it. Maybe try not to show it. But then it'll still be like, you still looked at it for like 3.5 seconds before you scrolled past it.
We saw your phone
You might
camera.
not have publicly gooned, but you gooned a little, didn't you? I know you did. I seen you do it. You're like, damn it. You're right.
Here's the timestamp. Here's the video.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah. It's a trip, and then talking about this is scaring away our streamers. So I apologize, but
or the machine's taking them out.
Nah,
they don't want them to know.
No, that doesn't help, Rico. Rocco and 2.1 KF, man. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We're live here on the podcast broadcast, recapping the Elon Musk Joe Rogan conversation, talking about AI and the future of AI and what that would mean for us. And there was a little tidbit where he predicts, and this is what I would hope, a universal high income for people. But again, you're talking first world people, right? So there's other countries out there that aren't kind of tapped in to the corporate structure like the United States is, that they're not going to get a universal base income. You know what I mean? You're not going to get people from some kind of tribe in the middle of South America that all of a sudden they're like, we're going to go on a Disneyland adventure, right? So in theory, it'd be great, but it's flawed in so many different aspects of how it could potentially work. If everybody gets the same amount of money every month, Rico, What's some good from it and what's some bad from it? I'm gonna ask you well, give me a
Yeah,
best
the
case scenario.
hard-hitting questions
Well,
here.
okay.
I mean, the best, obviously, from the get-go is your basic income's met. I mean, your basic needs.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, the big worries, I can't pay rent, or, I got to decide between paying rent and eating.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about either. That'd be great, right?
You know what you have to worry about? Dating. Dating in many different ways. So, like so much of the dating relationships, how many relationships out there do you know of that are in relationships because of their financial well-being?
Big time.
Right. You know what I mean? There's going to be, a lot. a lot of lumpy middle-aged balding dudes are going to be single as F here pretty soon if a universal base income becomes a thing. Sometimes
is that why they're ushering in the AI girlfriends now?
Well, I mean, we have that going, and AI boyfriends as well. I mean, we've seen this play out in movies time and time again. So you could pretty much say like a little aspect of many of these sci-fi films could potentially end up becoming a reality very soon within the next like 5 to 10 years. So the big question is, what are you even working so hard for?
Right.
I mean,
just relax.
Relax.
It's cool. Don't worry.
Yeah. I mean, things are going to get really weird really soon. And it may end up with us having a bunch of money at the end and being able to be on permanent vacation, or it may end up with us all being houseless and enslaved to the system. One or the other, and no in between.
Just going full Matrix. Like, we'll put you in the program, man. Just chill. Enjoy the steak.
Oh, it is good steak.
Take the blue pill.
Yeah. I've been taking the blue pill for a while now, and I'm telling you what, no complaints. All right, we got your beef tip coming up right after these words. Let's keep this ridiculous conversation going on the podcast broadcast. YouTube.com/beefvegan. When I say blue pill, I mean Blue Chew.
Right. This segment brought to you by Blue Chew. Future may be bleak, but
my boner is hard.
Blue Chew.
Yeah,
it's got electrolytes.
Food and housing and healthcare would be easier for sure, but then again, companies would have to up the prices. Yeah, I know, and that's kind of a shitty thing too. It's like, universal high income. Oh, we all get $250,000 a year. That's great. Guess what? Now it costs $70 for a cheeseburger at McDonald's. Shit.
Right. Yeah, full Venezuela.
Right, and the thing about that, which sucks too, is then you're like, well. I mean, look, there are ways you could look at it like pessimistically, where you're like, oh, well, that's going to suck and big business and everything. But the, human, like inner capitalists, like humans are still hustlers in a way, right? And say there's still going to be plenty of us that get universal base income and won't be complacent with just being always watching Netflix
absolutely,
playing PlayStation and doing stuff and being like, what can we do to make it, whether it's more restaurants, bars, things like that, any kind of other entrepreneurial type of businesses to go and be focused on, because honestly a life where you're achieving goals and going after them is a fulfilled life.
Well, it does kind of seem like the sort of Trojan horse argument about that. Like, you get this, but you get to free up all your time to be a human, to be creative, to go do things.
Yeah.
I mean, that is alluring. That is one of those, like, too good to be true. This is going to be a utopia sort of situation, but you're like, what's the catch here?
Right.
What's the catch? What's going on?
Yeah.
Like that's what it is. I think the social credit score, the data system, you better obey by the rules. Don't speak out. It's full China,
Yeah.
You do. You don't get your fun time.
Yeah. I think another thing that I thought was pretty freaky was kind of entertainment. When it comes to entertainment with AI, that you could customize AI entertainment to your algorithm. Anything that you could basically want to see and they kind of tapped in, they could be able to show you on demand, but it'd be 100% AI driven, right? So it could illuminate or eliminate the creative, forces out there,
right.
Whether in music, entertainment, movies, television, things like that, right? I mean, you could like picture a world where you want to say you liked Friends, and you're like, I want Friends to continue on, but this time Friends set in, New Mexico instead of Manhattan, and you can watch episodes of that.
Hey, robot, mix Breaking Bad and Friends together, please.
Yeah.
Give me a new show.
Right. And it would feed your algorithm like that. And that's how like advanced that AI is going to be when it comes to that.
I just want to see Ross as like a kingpin.
Stop putting it out there, dude. You're going to get it. So I'm like, is that good news or bad news for us? Because I want to look at it optimistically, saying that like, well, we get more of the kind of artificial connection. I think people would crave more of an authentic, real connection, right?
Right.
So is there still a world where there's opportunity to continue and prosper doing something like a show that connects with people like that? Or is it all going to be automated and be like, we'll just take a shitty voice, model you, and then mess up half the words that are said, and boom, we got the Temu Beef Vegan Presents.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I mean, that's already like the super creepy thing we've talked about before with actors or musicians passing away, and for some reason their estate signed off an allowance of their voice to be used, like James Earl Jones,
Yeah.
Like that's super creepy to me.
I
It's
know.
like digital necromancy.
Right?
It's crazy.
Oh, you know what? That's your word of the day. Digital necromancy. We're back here live on the air on Rock 102.1 KFMA. As Rico and I are just kind of going down the rabbit hole, man. A lot of
just
things.
Monday things.
Just Monday. That's Monday's for deep thought, know, for sure. We hope you had a good weekend. This weekend we got back-to-back games for your Tucson Roadrunners Friday night and Saturday night. I'll be giving away tickets for both nights all week long. So just keep listening for that. And of course, speaking of tickets, our I don't know what that was. Our big ticket item giveaway this week that we're super stoked about is the Disneyland Adventure family 4-pack that will be given away. Simple caller number 70 is how we're going to do this all week long, but it won't be a text to win. It'll be something you just have to call in and win. Listen for the cue. You never know when it's going to be. I'll just shout it out when I feel the time. And with that, you'll get yourself a 2-day 4-pack, 1 park per day experience at Disneyland, so you can experience Disneyland as they celebrate their 70th anniversary. It's a big deal. All right, before we wrap up though, let me give you a beef tip. And since we were talking about AI, your beef tip has to do with AI. One big risk of using ChatGPT as your lawyer. All right, now this is something where an attorney on TikTok named Matt Margalis offered up some AI inspired legal advice that might not have occurred to the average person. Sometimes a person wondering about their legal position or potential legal jeopardy will ask questions to ChatGPT without taking into account that it's not a real lawyer. What's the big stipulation? What's the big problem about it not being a real lawyer? Well, a real lawyer, has attorney-client privilege.
Okay.
ChatGPT does not. If you ask an AI model, like, is this a crime? Or what if I did this 50 times? You might not be shocked to learn that there's no protection from any investigators searching your ChatGPT history and finding you basically confessing to ChatGPT, asking for ways to commit the perfect crime.
You got to do the OJ prompt before you type anything. If I did this.
Plausible deniability,
right?
For sure. But it is possible those chats could become evidence used against you. All right. So if you need legal advice, they suggest you go to a lawyer, not a chatbot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty brilliant there. And that is your beef tip. Okay. So obviously, don't confess your crimes to ChatGPT, but more importantly, don't commit crimes.
Or that.
Yeah.
That's good advice.
Thank you.
Good beef tip.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, that is all the time we have for the show. But when you get a chance, make sure you subscribe to the podcast broadcast page, youtube.com/beefvegan. There you'll see reactions, old podcasts, highlight clips, and so much more. We appreciate you being a part of our crew. We'll be back tomorrow morning, same time, same place. Until then, enjoy the rest of the music played on KFMA, including the Revenge of the 90s at noon. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef,
criminals are dumb. That's right. That's a good beef tip too.
But if you've been kind of bad, I will knock out all your teeth.
Baboos.